Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Now this is the instance of prachetas who are great devotees, and they have, perfectly worshipped the Lord. They followed the guidelines of Lord Shiva and they see the Lord. The Lord comes, and they do the austerity. Now this is not today, this is in another age. Therefore they did austerity for thousands of years. Today the life itself is 100 is lucky. Now this is 1,000, then how do we understand? The ages, the time is different, the life is different. As I was explaining, the more the people are unwilling to serve the Lord, more they are into sinful activities, more the fear of death has to be increased. It's obvious. The more somebody does sense gratification, more fearful condition is creating for him, because that's the only way to bring him to sanity. Correct? Suppose a child or any person in this world does foolish activity, immediately fear is brought in to control them. Correct? The parents scold the child, "You're not going to do that again." Similarly, the grown-up man is taken to police station and they also give him some sticks and they put him in the jail for some time. Basically, fear is created when a person is irresponsible in his activities. Now, in the previous ages, people are more responsible, so even the fear of death is reduced. Therefore, the life is more common sense. Satyuga people are very pious. So, overall, the age is very long, because that's how the nature of people. Crazy people are not born at that time, they are born at Kali. Somebody was saying why the cycle of ages is there, then where arrangement has to be given, situation has to be given for very tamasic people, where the opportunity where Krishna will give. Definitely not in Vaikuntha. In the middle world, in Kali Yuga will come. So that is the nature of. So the people are more and more responsible. If you become very responsible, then the fearful conditions of life, there is no need of them. And even if they come because of Krishna's mercy, Krishna sometimes sends them, but that is just to accelerate more your devotion to Krishna. But it is revealed in Brahma Samhita, Karmani nirdhati kintuja bhakti bhajam yastur indra gopa mathavendra ahosa karma bandhanu rupa phalabhajana madhanoti karmani nirdhati kintuja bhakti bhajam govindamati purusham tamam. So the way karma of the person is reduced by the grace of Krishna. So devotee is actually, by the grace of Krishna, is very comfortable. Krishna keeps them. Devotees always, their attention is to keep Krishna comfortable. And Krishna's attention is to keep devotees comfortable. God is a person. Now when the Krishna is coming, the absolute truth is coming, it is not just some light, a person is coming. Described, the dress is so beautiful, he is wearing a beautiful jewel around his neck. Like that the description is given. So according to our capacity, we can serve Krishna. There is the instance in Krishna Leela. What happens then? Krishna approaches a place called Mithila. And when he comes there are two people there. One is that Brahmana, Shrutadeva. And there is a king there. What is his name? Vailashva. Now both of them receive Krishna with so much love. Both of them. And the Brahmana is so happy Krishna has come. And Krishna does a mystic thing that he goes to both the homes parallelly. It's like Krishna was in Dwarka at all his 16,000 palaces. Not that he was at one home and another wife has to wait for 5 years. No. Krishna was parallelly in all the homes. In the same way, Krishna came to both the houses, or not only he did further miracle. What did Krishna do? Is that what did Krishna do? Was that he, all the sages who were with him, all the great sages were there with Krishna. They also went to both the places. That Krishna can do anything. Sometimes these instances are there. And then both of them, they offer beautiful prayers to Krishna. The king, when it comes, he gives them royal seats to sit, comfort. And he, worships them. And then he offers the best dishes possible to the king. He's so happy the Lord has come at his place, the Supreme Personality has come. Just seeing Krishna satisfies the heart. Prabhupada says previously to that, when the Krishna was traveling from Dwarka to the stage called Mithila, and people were just watching. And just by seeing Krishna, their heart was fully satisfied. Just like a rose, or the flowers rise when the sun comes. Their heart was full of pleasure just seeing Krishna. That is how the pleasure of seeing Krishna, Supreme Personality. So the Brahmana is so happy, seeing the king is also so happy. So king is offering all opulence and fantastic dishes to offer to Krishna. Then after that, the king, washes their feet and starts offering wonderful prayers. And now in the house, the poor Brahmana, and the king requests Krishna, please stay for a few days. Krishna said, okay. And in the house of Brahmana, what he has? He doesn't have any, royal seats. He has straw mats. But he has full love and respect. So Krishna comes, he says, no. With all the sages. And then, what he can offer, he offered, so many, maybe nice music, everything to Krishna. But here what he can offer? He takes his shirt out and he starts dancing with pleasure. Krishna has come to his place. And that is satisfying to them. And then after that, he gives rice and dal. That's all he can afford. And water, some flour, some tulsi. That anybody can pay. And Krishna is so pleased. All the sages are very, very happy. And then after that, what happens? He also washes and he offers beautiful prayers to Krishna. So, receiving Krishna, now the Prachetas receive Krishna, those two personalities receive Krishna. It is all left to us, whether you want. Whether you want. But for that, if you want to achieve Krishna, first you have to be disgusted with the sense gratification. Prabhupada therefore was very sad when he came to India. In the West, he saw thousands of youngsters joining him, taking forward, dedicating themselves to push the mission of Krishna consciousness. When he came to India, Prabhupada was very sad. The Indians, they will not come. He saw it. Therefore, he went to Indira Gandhi and he gave a request. How do I run a movement in India? Nobody is coming forward. You allow 500 foreign people visa permanent. And she gave Prabhupada sanction. Therefore, he could establish a movement in India. Prabhupada said, no. The problem in India is, what is the problem? Vairagya is not there. He said, you have tasted. You are sick of sense gratification. But they are not sick of sense gratification. They still have hope. It says somehow or another. It's not that now we have to, somebody says, we have to do sinful activities to become sick of it. No. Whatever situation it is, person can use. In America, the situation is like that. They are, from day one, they are born, the sinful activities start off. They are sick of it. In India, what happens? They talk, but the opportunity to do is not there because of the beautiful culture. But that people take for another direction. No. Now is the age for me to enjoy. In old age, I will think about, that's what people say when you go to somebody, you say, read Krishna. Old age, you will do all this. Now you are young, that's the time to enjoy. You can enjoy, but you should know how to enjoy. This is the way to enjoy. We are not saying we are against enjoyment. People think spiritual life is no enjoyment. Poor fellow. No, sir. We are not against enjoyment, but we are saying how to enjoy. That you should know. A pig also enjoys eating stool and urine, and he thinks it is very nice. Now you want to go to that level of enjoyment. Okay? By nature's way he feels he is very comfortable. So similarly, how to enjoy we should know. And this is the way to enjoy. Prachetas are seeing Krishna, and it is said there in the purport, previous purport. Even after thousands of years they are seeing Krishna, that's huge tapasya, they did for 10,000 years. They forgot their labor because so much pleasure to get Krishna. So nice. Dhruva Maharaj also, he also did so much tapasya, 6 months terrible tapasya to see Krishna. When he saw Krishna, Kachan Vichinnam Apidivya Ratnam. He said, I was looking for a piece of glass and I got a diamond in front of me. I'm so happy. He could not even believe the happiness we were experiencing. Any personality, the great devotees, they are always hankering to see Krishna. And when they see Krishna, it is beyond compare. True, in the Vipralambha Bhava that is very advanced, even separation is as sweeter or even more sweeter than meeting Krishna. But I'm saying in general, devotee is aspiring to see Krishna and it's so pleasurable, so satisfying to see Krishna. And that is the success of life. The people are discussing what is the best thing, they are making a timeline, the best thing we did in 2012, everybody is doing it. The best thing I did in the life, if I look at the last year, you should remember how many days I sincerely served Krishna. How many days? That was the best. And what is the New Year resolution I should make in the new year that is coming? Actually, this is not our new year. The Vedic New Year, you can start from Janmashtami or you can start from the Mother Day. This is not our, but whatever way, this is system now. So use whatever is there. So the best use of the so-called New Year coming, even if you take it to the New Year, is that in this year, let all my days be used for Krishna's pleasure. If I look at the past year, I can see that so many days were wasted. Wasted. Cannot even talk about so many days. If you are sincere, you feel ashamed, because Prabhupada says the devotee feels ashamed when he knows the motivation for any activity or sense gratification. Because devotees, Prabhupada talks about sometimes, he says, you people have all dedicated life to Krishna service. For what? Don't forget, for what purpose they dedicated life? To serve Krishna. Now you should see that not even a pinch of sense gratification you get absorbed. Correct? Prabhupada is giving a standard. So he is reminding, and this kind of inspiration today, to dedicate ourselves without any personal consideration to Krishna's pleasure. It's very rare. It's very rare. So he's saying that see that not a pinch of sense gratification now you get involved in. You have to stay focused. And don't forget that you have come forward with the mission of life to go back to Krishna's lotus feet. Don't forget that. So we should remind ourselves, the 1 year is over, the new year coming, more and more I can absorb and be available at Krishna's lotus feet more and more instead of Maya's lotus feet. Even the kings or maybe a rich man, he may be a big man, but at night he falls at his feet of his wife, basic to satisfy him. The same way, people have to choose. We tell them, come to temple, fall at the feet of Krishna, then he doesn't have to go and fall at the feet of Maya. You have to fall at the feet. You choose what you want to fall at the feet. You want to fall at the feet of Krishna and enjoy transcendental pleasure, or you want the feet of Maya or some personified Maya and enjoy low class sense gratification. That is also killing. The choice is yours. You make the choice. Okay? And if you fall at the feet of Krishna, Prabhupada says, to satisfy Maya, so much labor you have to do. Correct? Take any personality in this world to satisfy how much pleasure, pain people take, to satisfy their so-called girlfriend or their wife. So much pain people take. And Prabhupada said to satisfy Krishna, it doesn't take even a minute. Krishna is so easily satisfied. So easily satisfied. Shastra say one glass of water, one tulsi leaf, Krishna is satisfied. What more do you want? Krishna is so easy to be satisfied. And to satisfy Maya, you will go crazy and still you will not be satisfied. Okay? So in this way we can understand that actually these are all success stories which are given in Bhagavatam. The Prachetas, they are going for 10,000 years, success story, they see Krishna. And we have Dhruva Maharaj, within 6 months he saw Krishna. We have Narada, who also could see Krishna. So we have so many success stories in Bhagavatam. Brahma, he saw Krishna. Even previously Bhishma, he also at the time of death, Krishna came in front of him. Correct? Bhagavatam is nothing but full of success stories of people who could personally get darshan of Krishna. Okay? So in this way, it is an encouragement, inspiration for us being given, that proceeds sincerely, he will definitely see Krishna. So, Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavatam ki.